Kansas is off to their best start in over a decade, and a big reason why is their star quarterback, Jalon Daniels, who has now entered the Heisman discussion. Here's my Power Player of the Week. All right, it's that time of Power Player of the Week, and I'll tell you what, man, we got my favorite player so far this year in college football, Kansas quarterback Jalon Daniels. Jalon, first of all, congratulations on the fast start. You guys are really the talk of all of college football. But I want to ask you, you're from LA. I'm in LA. We're right down the street, Lawndale High School. Why did you pick Kansas?
I mean, I guess it would just all go down to, I felt like I had the opportunity with communicating with a lot of guys who were in my class, in the class 2020, went to talk to them about what they believed in, why they wanted to come here. And the grand scheme of things, I felt like I had the chance to be able to come here and, help rebuild the program.
So you guys are off to the best start in Kansas football since, I think, 2009. It's been over a decade. Coach Leipold has come in and really just, I think, changed the belief in this team. And you can tell, how has he been able to do that so fast with you guys?
I mean, I just go back to saying it was the establishment of culture, being able to know what the little things are going to matter in the game. I feel like, the system that we have in place, with the everyday check-ins, how we weigh in, how we go about things on a daily basis, just our 3 core values that we go by every single day. I feel like that just brought all of us together as a coaching staff and as a player unit.
Okay, before we dive into a couple of these plays, I can feel the just the excitement from you and the joy. What was it like to play in that stadium last week, man? The first sellout, and I don't know how long, but that place was rocking. It looked like it was rocking.
Definitely. I mean, it was absolutely amazing, to see the amount of KU fans that were around that stadium in the booth. When we were coming out of the locker room and you were able to see the whole entire booth, we just love to see stuff like that.
I love it. That's awesome. All right, man. So let's get into some plays. I mean, gosh, every week I'm watching your highlights, your box score, you're throwing for 300, you're running for 100. I mean, you're playing at a high level. We're going to take a look at this first play last week against Duke. And honestly, first of all, just a dime. But talk to me kind of through this play. And the thing that I love about first is you're going to get some penetration, the eyes downfield, and then throwing the off platform. Just describe a little bit of your skill set, because I feel like not a lot of people know who you are and the type of game that you have. Yeah,
I mean, it definitely took a lot of work when I was in high school, working with my quarterback coach back home, Coach Fisher, Throw to Win. That's pop step is one of those throws that we worked on a lot before I got to college. And, then being able to just keep developing how I'm able to throw off a pop step with Coach Dabrowski here at Kansas, I feel like everything is just starting to come together. And with this play, we had a double move with the outside receiver with Luke Grimm against one-on-one with the cornerback, and he was able to win, and I trusted him to be able to go up and get the ball. He was able to, grab it and make a touchdown.
Where have you seen the biggest growth in your game this year?
I'd say being able to understand the intent of plays. I feel like last year was our first year with Coach K as the offensive coordinator. So, going into year 2, being able to know the intent of why this play is called, if they run this formation, if they run this coverage against what we're going to do with this play, I feel like I know what the answer is before they actually do it.
Right, that's awesome. All right, so this second play we're going to take a look at. By the way, I like picking touchdowns and good plays, man, because it makes us quarterbacks look good. But I definitely want you to kind of break down this play, break down the concept, because this is a big-time throw. This is an NFL-style throw that you made in this game.
So in this play right here, we motioned over. We had Luke Grimm motion over from the left side to the field. My goal was to be able to hit him on a hitch because, the linebacker didn't shift over. The linebacker didn't shift over till late, and he started, you could see the confusion in his face. So I ended up going to number 2 in the progression, was the outside hitch, and the cornerback sat on that, but the 2-dropper who was over Lawrence Arnold also tried to overplay him. So LJ was able to, make a move on him and was just running scot-free. And we were just on the same page, and I was able to make a throw, and he was able to make a catch.
That's awesome. Did I just see you go give the 1, 2, 3? Was that how many touchdowns you had? Was that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love it. I think you have 5 touchdowns last week, 5 total touchdowns. That's awesome. Okay, so a lot of great plays, man. You've been playing great football. But I think the news this week, your school account All right, they want to start your Heisman campaign. When is it too early? I'm sure you're aware of it. I know you're trying to focus on the game and being a good teammate and all of those things, and I get that. But I'm sure you're aware of your school account trying to start the Heisman campaign. Your coach is on board. I'm on board. We're all on board, man, because we're so excited for you and just this football team. But what does it mean to you that you're starting to get mentioned amongst kind of these Heisman lists and the odds? What does that mean to you right now?
You know, it's honestly beautiful. You know, it's definitely a blessing from God, you know, to know that everything that we've been putting in as a team, you know, this is definitely something that's a team notoriety, because I definitely couldn't do this by myself. I feel like all the preparation that we put in this whole entire offseason, you know, it's definitely led up to this. You know, I mean, like I said earlier, knowing the intent of plays and why we're calling these plays allows us as the offense to be able to move fast and makes the defense have to react to us.
What has made this team, you know, because you go back to the history of Kansas football, it's been challenging. And this year, and the Coach Leipold has done an absolute great job, like you said, about building the culture and the attention to detail. What is it about this team that has just made you guys so good so fast? Like, what is the success coming from?
Yeah, I mean, I just say, you know, the fact that we're able to all play together, you know, there's no division in the team, you know, there's no cliques or little groups in the locker room. I feel like no matter if you're on offense, defense, or special teams, you're able to talk to anybody in the locker room. You know, we know what the standard of our program is. We know that we're always chasing that 1% daily. And the fact that we're able to keep on leaning on each other as brothers just allows us to be able to go out there on the field and play comfortably.
Okay, so the last question, and I'm sure you've heard this, what do you want to say to everybody out there who says Kansas is still a basketball school?
We'll keep finding out. That's it. We're just gonna have to keep on finding out. You know, game by game, week by week. You know, we're gonna keep on going in with that same 1% mentality. And, you know, we're just gonna keep on going in with that 1-0 mentality.
Awesome, man. Hey, listen, we at Fox, we love watching you guys play. You're doing a great job. Keep balling. And I love what you said. It's about the why in these plays and why, and that's your development as a quarterback, which I love. So keep getting better, man. We'll be watching. Hopefully we can get out to Lawrence, Kansas, man, and come to a game.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
All right, Jalon. Good luck the rest of the way, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Fox College Football is powered by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.